Hello. So, we all know what future faking is if you've been in a narcissist relationship for a while. If you're new to the game, then it may be happening to you right now and you don't even know it. It's when they use the future to get something today from you. So, the false promises of when I get all I need to happen is this deal and we're going to get that big house. All I need to happen is this and this and we're going to get engaged. Or all I need to happen is this and this and this and I'm going to leave my wife. I see a lot of girls wait a long time for that one. That seems to be a very popular one. And I'm not saying there aren't situations where people just fall out of love and then fall in love with other people and they divorce and they do marry the other person. I'm not saying that doesn't happen. But if you're with a narcissist and he's married, that is like the double whammy of disaster that I can't tell you. You just shouldn't. And they'll use that. Anyway. Was going to be my point. So they'll say, well, I'll leave my wife as soon as this, and this happens. Future faking. What I grew to start to do was call him out on that. I would challenge him almost. And instead of giving in and giving what he wanted of me that day, I started saying, okay, we'll do that when that happens. So in your case, it might be, okay, yeah, we'll move in when we get engaged. Oh, when we get married. Or guess what? I'm not dating you right now, but I'll date you when you get divorced. Not in the middle of, not thinking about it, not gonna do it. No. When you are, then you know what I mean? So, it is a very, very slippery slope when you are fake promised, false promised into oblivion for future activities so they can garner something from you today. That's a special kind of cruel. And it might be, and maybe it's not moving in, maybe it's your behaviors, something intimate. Oh, come on, if we could just, whatever the word that is for you, and he might say, but you're going to be my wife. What do you mean? Okay, when I'm your wife, we can do that. Again, whatever your that is. You don't have to succumb to what they're trying to get from you with their future faking. You can shut it down very quickly by turning it around. Because normally when they're future faking, it's within the same sentence going to be asking for something from you. They're saying a false promise in order to get you to say yes to something right now. It's like they're promising you, you're going to get this, so can we do this? No, we'll do this when you get that. When that happens, we'll do this. You can turn it around. It's you. It's your life. You have the power. And if you're a young girl and you're watching this, or, it doesn't even have to be a younger girl, but I know you want to believe every single thing that they're telling you, especially if they're really good and charming at setting up a pretty little picture for the future. And I've known girls wait 20 years to marry somebody only to never marry them. I've seen girls wait 13 years to marry somebody and finally marry that person, but meanwhile, he started another family with somebody else. I've seen girls wait on the windfall from their partner. Oh, it's going to be them, we're going to move, and meanwhile, they're not living the way that they should, because he's out drinking away their money every single night, yet he's blaming the fact that they live in a substandard apartment because he's waiting on a windfall. but you're blowing money every single night times 7 nights a week times every week. It adds up. They're promising you something then, but you want to look at their behavior. Are they behaving in a way that will lead them to their future promise? Okay, so if you have the kind of guy, maybe he's not a narcissist. For example, this would not be a future fake. If you have the kind of guy who is working towards something, he opened a business, and he's there 7 days a week, from morning till night, and he's saying to you, when this hits, we're going to buy that house on the beach. That's probably not a future fake if you have a hard-working guy and you see the evidence of it. Now, if he's a narcissist, he might be doing that for himself, and you're not getting a house on the beach. But what I'm saying is it's up to you to determine whether or not your person's a narcissist. If it is a regular person and they're working hard, that can happen. It's not always future faking. But if you have somebody, a narcissist, saying, oh, when this business deal goes through, there's no evidence of a deal. He's not working on a deal. He's by the pool every day having conversations with friends talking about there's going to be a deal and a big windfall. I'm a very long line of hard workers. I married a hard worker. I know hard work when I see it. And I know when something's coming because somebody worked on it. And I know the difference of a BSer who's just, oh yeah, deals, and they're at the beach and they're on the pool. And that's not working hard. You don't have anything coming. You don't have anything coming. So I want you to examine your person. And if they are exhibiting signs of working towards something and promising you something based on that, maybe that's one thing. But future faking is very, very real. And what they're trying to see what they can get from you today without giving you a thing. So what you want to maybe challenge them on is, what are you willing to do today? Not say, do. Today, right now, not in the future. What are you willing to do today for us, for me? How are you going to show me your feelings are genuine without the future faking? Take that out. Okay, fine. When all that happens, that's going to happen. Great. What about today? Don't let them, put a Band-Aid on your feelings by saying, ooh, but in the future. No. Right now. There could be treatments that are glorious right now. It doesn't have to involve money or a windfall or buying me a house or a diamond ring or a new car. Or they do future fake a lot with material objects, I've noticed, which is weird. They think that all girls, that's what they want. Do not fall victim to that, because that's ridiculous. That's just money. You can make your own. It's a long life ahead of you, no matter what your age. I give health and happiness to everyone till the age of 100. So we're all here for quite a while. So don't ever let money deter you if they're promising you gifts and things like this. Oh my God, don't. Oh my God. Oh God, no. There's nothing I want that bad. Nope. So watch those future fake promises. And what I would do is I would just make them wait to earn certain things in the future until you see the future. You want to move in? Okay, then I need to see this, this, and this. You want this, this, and this over here in the intimate department? Then I need this, 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 and this. Maybe you're someone that doesn't want to do anything until you're married. Maybe you're somebody that doesn't want to move in until you're at least engaged. Maybe you're somebody but they have a cunning way of making you do things ahead of your timetable because they promise you the end result. I am here to tell you, my friends, the end results hardly ever, if ever, materialize. Oh my God. Show me that future and then I will act. At least hold them accountable to treat you a certain way in present day. And do not accept the promises for the future as goodness or bestowing behavior upon you that's nice. I want to be treated nicely today, respectfully, loyal, with integrity. Those are the things that count. And I want to see that now. Right now. So if you're doing something shady, you're not giving me what I want today. I don't really care what you're promising me tomorrow. You know what? Knock on my door in a year when you have it all done. I said that too. I was like, okay, when you get all that done, call me. That was one of our back and forths. That shut him up real quick. Because of course he's not going to call me because none of it's going to get done. Not one thing he ever talked about ever materialized. Not one. Not one. There was always something in the future, in the future, in the future. I'm sure he's doing it to whomever he's with now. It's a very powerful tool they use. And if you are not made aware of it and nobody tells you, like I'm telling you this right now, that that's what they're doing, then you might not even like this video. If you're young and this is your first foray and you don't really know about this disorder yet, you might be blissfully believing every single thing your guy is telling you, or girl. I'm telling you now, there is a thing they do called future faking. It's a thing. It's a tactic. It's a skill set. So the next time your guy starts going off on this, that, and the other, think about the context in which the conversation is happening. Is it within a conversation where he's asking you for something? You know what I mean? I'm not saying there aren't good people in the world who can make each other promises. Of course there are. Plenty of people. You can be cuddled up on the couch watching a movie and a man whispers to you and asks you to marry you and he's going to buy you a house, and that's a normal course of behavior, and all those things may unfold exactly like that. Usually, with a non-narcissist and a healthy person is offering you that, I'm going to marry you, we're going to get a house together, we're going to live over here, blah, 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 blah. Normally, but it's not inherent within the same sentence as long as you let me move in right now. I just need, let's live at your house now, and then in the future. No, it doesn't work like that when it's a healthy individual. The proposal's independent. It's exclusive from the other things. It's not connected to, ooh, but you do something for me. That's the thing. The future faking is normally accompanied with, they want something from you. Even if all they want from you is for you to feel a certain way about them at that moment. If they are wanting from you to revere them, they feel like being worshipped, they feel like their ego needs a boost, so they want you to look at them with those starry eyes like maybe you had when you first met them, they're going to lay it on thick. They're going to future fake you so you go, oh, wow. Be onto them. Don't do the oh, wow. Unless you got yourself a good guy, which if you're on this channel, maybe you're recovering from an old one. If you're meeting a new good guy, I'm not saying they can't come at you with promises. Of course they can. Not on the first date, second date, my God, but you can tell. And if you're listening and loving it and taking it in and you just love hearing it and I'm his everything and he worships me and he's going to take care of me and I'm never going to have to worry about anything. If you love hearing all that, knock yourself out. But deep down inside, file away the fact that it is future faking. And don't bet on these people. Do not bet on anything they are telling you is going to happen. Or no, God, no. Please rely 100% for your life completely on what you had before you knew them. Again, if you've been there a long time, your lives are intertwined, maybe that part is not pertinent to you. But you understand the future faking if you've been with them a long time. Promises of behavior, things they'll quit doing, things they'll start doing, things they're going to do. It's always in the future. So watch that. And don't be afraid to please hold your own boundaries and say, okay, that's fine. When that happens, we'll do this. That's the advice I can give you. I don't want anyone blissfully unaware that they are lying and that they are setting you up to believe something that they probably even know is never going to happen. My narcissist, every single thing he told me, I guarantee you he's saying now to whomever he's with and wherever he is. We're going to get married. I'm going to buy you a house. All that stuff. I have a house. I'm good. Thank you. All the false promises. So just watch for that. And you stand your own ground and don't be afraid to say, okay, when that happens, then I'll do this. Whatever your this is, doesn't matter. The details are our own to fill in. But keep an eye on that. Future faking is a real thing. They will do that to manipulate you into feeling how they want you to feel at that time. Okay.